Oh, we've got the new calf in here. He's warming himself up by the space heater. I've got colostrum warming on the stove. So I'm probably just going to leave you guys here with him so you can keep an eye on him while I go get the supplies necessary to get him fed. Let's see if I can set this up where you can see him. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so keep an eye on him for me while I go get his bottle, and I'll be right back. Hey, buddy. So we've got the bottle with 1 quart of colostrum replacement, and the advice of a friend, we have maple syrup. Maple syrup, I rub some on his gums to get his some sugars in his mouth. Hey, Rochelle. Sure could have used you today. Hello from Punjab. Nice. So this calf was born about 11 a.m. and he took a while to get him dried off, and he got chilled before he was dry. With the cold temperatures, we brought him in for about half an hour until he had warmed up and put him back outside with his mom. Mom's accepting of him. He knows who mom is. And I have not seen him nurse yet. Doesn't mean he hasn't nursed yet. But when I came back out at about 6 o'clock to check on him, he was shivering. He was still a little wet. He had steam coming off of him. And when I felt inside of his mouth, the inside of his mouth was cold. So in order to get his body temperature back up, we've brought him back inside. Want to make sure that he's getting, want to make sure that he's got his body temperature up and that he gets a little something in his stomach so he can maintain his body temps overnight, because it's pretty cold outside. We did not give him a vitamin B shot yet. However, I did get a oral, it's like, I don't have it with me now, but I got a vitamin E, a selenium, and a vitamin B paste that I put in his mouth earlier. So he's had vitamin B, selenium, vitamin E, and a little bit of maple syrup. how many subscribers? Probably around 500, 500 to 600, I think. Just a small channel here. But he's doing pretty good now. He's no longer shivering. We'll get a little bit more of that maple syrup on his tongue. It gets him excited. Makes him want to nurse. I was having trouble. I tried bottle feeding him earlier before I tried the maple syrup, and with him being as cold as he was, he just didn't want to suckle. But after forcing some maple syrup in his mouth a couple times, he wanted more, so he was ready to suckle. So now we've got a bottle ready for him. We'll get him stood back up here. Try and get a little bit of colostrum replacer in him. And then ideally we'll get him out back with his mom once he's warmed up and all dried off again. Thank you very much. So we're just working with a cell phone, a bottle of milk, a little maple syrup, Start with the maple syrup, get him interested. What do you think? Like it? Pretty good, huh? I'll take a little bit of that syrup and put it on this nipple here. This is the part he's been giving me grief with up to this point. Hey. He just does not want to take the bottle. Rochelle probably remembers what that's like. I'm just trying to hold him in place. Sometimes if you rub their butt a little bit, it will stimulate them to suckle because their moms will lick their tails when they're trying to nurse. Like I said, he may have had some milk off of his mom already when I didn't see him, which would be the best case scenario because we want him to have colostrum from the mom, not from me. Let's see if I can chase him back around. Come here, little guy. There we go. Starting to get some drinks. Come on, buddy. You should be warm enough now. It's hot in here. Come here, little guy. He's peeing. That's a good thing. There we go. That is a lot of pee. maple syrup on there, give him some more sugar. It's easier if I can put him against something so he can't back up. Where you going, buddy? Well, he swallowed just a couple ounces so far. I unplugged the heater. Coveralls are next to them. It's cool to the touch now. I do have the heater in the wall running, but that doesn't get so hot. My dogs destroyed a pillow of mine. Hey, Rippy, thank you. Hi, Brian. Yeah, he might not be hungry, so I'm pushing it as hard as I can, but I'm not sure 100% that he hasn't already eaten off of his mom before he laid down. I would hope so. I was watching and didn't see that happen. So because I didn't know if he had eaten or not, I wanted to make sure that I tried to get something in his belly. He did pee a lot on the floor, so maybe that means he drank a lot before without me knowing about it. His underside is a little damp still. His legs are finally starting to dry. So I want to make sure he's good and dry before I put him back out there again. And then he seems to have plenty of energy. So I think he'll make it the night, even if I don't get any food into him. But it's really important to get some colostrum in them as quickly as possible when they're born. And if for some reason he wasn't able to drink off of mom before I brought him in here, that means he's already gone probably 7 or 8 hours without colostrum. So I wanted to make sure he got at least a few mouthfuls in his belly, just in case. He is a Beefalo Angus cross. Hey, Purple Sparkle, thank you. It's been a long time since I've had a calf in here, which is good because that means we haven't had any problems with calves for a long time. When you see a calf in here, it means something didn't go as planned. Hey, buddy. We had planned to have all of our calves in September and October. We had 15 calves this year. All of them are healthy and doing well. And then this guy came as a surprise in January. He doesn't have a name quite yet, but I'm open to suggestions. Take care, Rochelle. Hope to see you soon. Been too long. What do you think, buddy? Joe. Rex Lapis, Onyx Fernando, Joe. What do you think? You look like a Joe? A Rex? Onyx? Says I look sleepy. Cole is cool. Yeah, I'm definitely putting him back out with the others as soon as it dries up a little bit. He's still a little bit wet on the underside. I just want to make sure that when I put him back out there, he's got the best chance of not getting chilled again. I was just a little bit concerned when I went out there. He was shivering, and when I felt inside of his mouth, the inside of his mouth was cold, making me think his body temperature was a little low. So because it's so cold tonight, not knowing if he had eaten or not, I wanted to make sure that I got his body temp up, at least offered him food, put a little bit of the maple syrup in his mouth to get some sugar in his system in case he needed a little extra energy boost. Because I imagine shivering for hours takes a lot out of a newborn calf. Could leave him inside all night, but I also want him to be as bonded to mom as possible, and if he wants to eat off of mom, to have the opportunity to. Durango. You're a star now, buddy. Yep. You got a lot of friends. getting dry. Don't get too comfortable here, little buddy. You got a mom out there that needs you. Well, he's no longer shivering. He's a little bit drier. We can try the bottle once more, but he doesn't seem to go for it. Yeah, he is an eat cow. But we won't do that for a very long time, huh, buddy? You gotta have a good life first. Okay, and when I put my finger inside of his mouth is no longer cold. It's warm inside his mouth, so that's good. We've got his body temp back up. Now you just want to snooze, huh? I'd love to pasture out all of them, but that gets expensive. Looks like he's gonna take a little bit of a snooze. He's a big, healthy calf. Mom did good. The only thing we didn't account for was it being so cold, and it's really hard for them to get them dry when it's cold like this. What do you think they dream about when they're just a few hours old? I'm guessing when he's full grown, he'll probably top out around 1,100. 1,100 pounds. He's probably 85 pounds now. All right, thank you. It's hard to say. This is the first set of calves that I've had out of my new bull. My new bull is a little bit heavier framed. He's probably around 1,500 pounds now. The Beefalo crosses are usually a little bit smaller. Yes, he is sleeping. Pretty peaceful little guy. Oh, that's interesting. Yep, I'm in the U.S. Michigan. About 42 degrees north latitude. Right now our weather is, we've got about 4 or 6 inches of snow on the ground. Temperatures are right around 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is around -6 Celsius. It's going to drop a little bit below 20 tonight, -5. And it should stay that cold for the next couple of weeks. So once he's dry and he's eating and he's acclimated, he'll be just fine. The trick today was getting him dry before he got chilled, which we weren't able to do. And once he got chilled, getting him to eat was tough. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up, buddy. I just had to sit down. Yeah, it was 19 degrees when I brought him in. It's supposed to be in the high teens for the next couple of days, and then I think over the weekend it's supposed to get down below 10 degrees here. But it's good if it stays cold. It's actually harder if it goes back and forth from 35 to 20 to 35 to 20. Then they're constantly getting wet and freezing, wet and freezing, wet and freezing. I don't know much about it. Boop. Thanks for stopping in. Boop. Hey, James. You too, unacceptable. I think one of my hives didn't make it. I don't know about the other one, but the easternmost hive, there was a lot of dead bees laying in front of the entrance last time we had a thaw. Not sure if that's typical. But I didn't see that in front of the other hive, just the easternmost hive. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they were just too crowded. What do you think, little fella? You warm enough now? You want to go see Mom? Dry enough? Let's check your belly again. Dirty boy. Try one more time to rub his belly down. Careful. Wanna try a bottle one more time? I made this just for you. Let's see if we can get him to follow us. Hey, come here, buddy. Hey. Let's go this way. Come on. Come here, little bugger. Oh, looks like Dad and Grayson are here to help out. Oh yeah, you excited about that? Look at that jump. You got some energy? Hey, Dad. Hi. Hey, you got Grayson? The calf's in here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What is that?
Look at that thing. What the crud is that? Is that like a big dog? Do you think we should get like a pen to put him in? So he doesn't get in trouble in here?
He's got pretty good energy, and he's not shivering anymore. So I'm almost thinking of if he gets hungry, I want him to be with his mom.
Did you feed him or not?
I tried. He's not really taking any bottle.
Okay. Yeah, I would say put him back out there. It's the best chance if... Oh, are you talking to somebody?
Yeah, I got it on the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to touch him? Watch. Olive.
There's a cow doing in your garage. Sure.
Papa will touch him.
Ooh, he's soft.
He's coming to check you out. Olive, come on.
You gotta clean up that dog. Oh, look at that.
Well, that's a new thing. I've never seen a calf get on a bed before. Isn't that silly? What do you think about that?
Do you think those dogs chewed up that pillow pretty good?
Isn't that silly?
Yeah.
He's peeing.
Oh, on your bed?
He's peeing on my bed.
Ah!
What? You think that's funny?
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing's going out.
He's peeing all over my bed. Oh man, he just peed on the floor too. Now he's peeing on the bed.
We're gonna have to get him a diaper.
Hey, oh man.
Maybe we can give him some underwear.
Well, he's sure peeing a lot for a calf that hasn't eaten. So
So maybe
How do you know
we
he
can
hasn't
give
eaten?
him
I don't know
underwear.
that he hasn't eaten.
Because he
We
could
can
have,
give
you know,
him
he was
underwear,
trying to.
pants, and a shirt.
Underwear, pants, and a shirt.
Yeah, and be ready to go.
Yeah, I bet he'd like to have a jacket before he goes outside. I've never seen a cow get on the bed before.
Okay, do you need? Should I just take Grayson in the house?
Yeah, he can go in the house if he's
Do
done.
you need me to help out here and put him back? Or?
No, I think I got it.
All right, well, holler. You can call me or whatever.
Okay. Thank you. Well, this is a first. You are a weird cow. You don't like the dog in here? Is that it? Olive, come on, go outside. Now he's after your 3D printer, James. All right, buddy, come on, let's get out of here. We'll call him Matt for short. Olive, get out of here. All right, Matt. Come on this way. There you go. Let's see you get down from there. Oh boy. Uh-oh, now you're stuck, huh? What's your next move, buddy? Good job, good job. Oh, look at that. You got it. Oh, yes. Beautiful dismount. Come on, Matt. Come here, buddy. That's the dog's water. You don't want to drink the dog's water, do you? You got all the pee out of your system? Let's go this way. Come on. Come on. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Let's go find your mom, huh? Are you gonna go for it again? Come on, little guy, this way. Good job, good job. Watch this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you hear her? Come on. Come on, little cow. There you go. Come on. he is he is a funny little calf. Come on. That's not mom, that's a wheelbarrow. I know it's big and black. It looks like mom. Let's go this way. Come on this way. Oh, you sure are strong for a little thing. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, there's your brothers. Okay, come on. A little bit farther. There's Mama. There's Mama. There, he's back with Mom. Mom's checking him out. Cleaning him off. So they're well bonded, which is good. She knows that's her baby. Yep. I want to keep them together as much as possible. I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't chilled all the way through, and his body temperature was too low, and he was pretty lethargic before. Now he's got a little bit more pep in his step. His body temperature's up. She's happy to see him. If he gets hungry, he's got Mom here to feed him. I did put some fresh straw down where she was eating over here. He was laying under the fresh straw while she ate. It looks like she's gonna take him back over there. Or he's gonna wander out with the rest of the calves. Probably hard for you guys to see. But I'll let those two kind of have some time to acclimate with themselves. Got a few more calves here that get through the feed panels. And then the rest of the herd I have separated. So the mom and the baby are by themselves on this side, with the exception of the calves who are able to slip through the feed panels. The temperatures here right now are just below 20 degrees. So it's pretty cold. I'll come back out here and check on him again later. And if he's shivering again and not looking so good, I'll bring him back in and keep him warm until tomorrow. But I wanted to make sure that he spent as much time with Mom as possible, and that we got his body temperature up before he got too chilled and started to bring him down too much. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I think it's time for me to head in and put my little one to bed, because he's got school in the morning. So we'll be getting up early for school. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we will definitely keep you updated on how Matt progresses. All right, thanks guys. Have a good night.